There was a part in The Legend of Korra, which I'm a huge Avatar: The Last Airbender, Legend of Korra nerd, and if you haven't seen those shows, make sure that you do so, especially if this resonates and hits. But in Korra, she is essentially, for a lack of a better word, let's just say a superhero, someone who is here to bridge the gap between the spiritual realms and the physical realms. So with that, she has a lot of capabilities, a lot of powers, and one of those powers is that she can go into something called the avatar state, which really means that she's fully connected to her divine spirit, her divine essence, and then she uses that through all of her decisions and all of her actions. Now, there was a point where she experienced such great trauma that she was unable to tap into that avatar state. So she went to the person who caused that trauma because nothing was working. And when she visited that person who had caused her the trauma, they already knew, you can't tap into the avatar state. You can't tap into your own spirit. And she's like, it's because of you. It's your fault. He's like, no, it's not. The fight is over. The battle is done. The things that you're afraid of are in the past and they cannot hurt you anymore. They do not exist anymore. The only thing that's holding you back from you is you. And so what did they do? They began to meditate together. He said, I will lead you into the spirit realm so you can tap back into your spirit again. And she's like, I don't trust you. And he's like, well, if you had any other option, you wouldn't be here right now. So she said, all right, you clocked me. You're right. They began to meditate together. And once she starts to tap into that spiritual state, what happens? All of the fears come through. It wasn't rainbows and sunshine. It was him being able to traumatize her all over again. She was reliving that experience. The challenges were coming up. Her body was reacting as if that trauma was still present, was still there. And he was like, don't worry, hold on. It's just an illusion. Don't worry. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And she held that faith. And she held her center. And what happened? She broke through that fear. She shattered the illusion. And then she gracefully tapped fully back into the spiritual realm, and she fully got to tap back into her spiritual state. So take whatever it is that you will from that story and bring that into your own life. And once you do, let me know how that process went for you. I promise by the end of it, you're probably already at your next level.